Hello, everybody. Hi. So I'm trying again. uh, Charlie Brown's Christmas right here. Let's see if everybody starts popping on. I wasn't seeing you guys last one, so we're going to do this again. We're doing it again. Hello. Hi, guys. So let me give props to you know who. You know, he is in the house, and I hope this works. We'll see what happens. All right, so they changed it, but it looks to be working better now. Say hello, Butter. Say hi to your fans. I know we did this already, but say hi anyway. Say Merry Christmas, everybody. All right, so he's all set. Let me show you my hand. There you all are. Hi, it's working now. Yay! Of course it wasn't working. Why would it work? All right, so, right? I know, what a mess that was. Okay. So, let me show you the weapons this evening. I've already put them in the water. Alright, so we have Big Boy. He's a 1-inch flat. We have Fluffy this evening. Large Fluffy in the house. We have Mini-Me. He is a small shader. Looks just like Big Boy. We have Tiny, who is a small round. And we have Mr. Nifty. I did not even get a chance to pour my paint yet. But it is the same colors every single party. Blue, white, red, yellow, and black. Let me say hello to everybody, and let's start the roll call, and this is now working. I don't know. I have no idea. All right, so here we go. Roll call. Roll call. Okay, let's see who popped on now. All right, Becky is in the house. Hello, Captain. Hello. Joanne is here. Hello, Joanne. How are you this evening? Marcia is with us tonight. Yeah, guys, I don't know what happened. I hit live. Hello, Tina B. And it was showing I was live. It was showing all that good stuff. And it wasn't showing you guys popping on and saying hello. Hello, Sharon and Jennifer. Hello. And Alicia, how are you, sweetheart? And Tammy. Hello, Tammy. All right, so if you're new, let us know you're new. We'll give you a warm Eve's Creations family welcome. And let's see, I got Sharon, Jennifer, Alicia, Tammy, Florence is here. Hello, Florence. How are you, doll baby? And Mary Ellen. Mary Ellen is hanging out with us tonight. Lots of new people. Welcome to the fam, everybody. Sherry's hanging out with us tonight. Hello. My apologies, guys. Tammy's new. Hello, Tammy's new. Mary Ellen's new. Betty's new. Sherry's new. You guys are all new. Rochelle is here. Hi, Rochelle. How are you doing, sweetheart? How's what's going on with you? Rochelle is here. Coralia. Wow, babe. It's been a minute. Hi, doll. How are you doing? Mary Ellen, first time attending a live. Whew. Welcome to the fam, guys. Everybody that's new. There's a lot of new names on here. I can tell. I think Alicia's new. Florence, Sherry. There's a lot of new peeps. So, hello. Welcome to the fam. Welcome to the live. I'm just putting roll call together. Sorry about, whatever happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know what my, bangs are doing either. I took them out of the clip and they just did whatever they wanted to do. So, you were worried it wasn't working. Me too. I was worried it wasn't working too. All right, you watched one other time. Okay, Jennifer, well, I'm glad you came back for more torture. Absolutely. All right, I'm going to put you guys in your handy-dandy holder. I didn't pour paint yet. I'm slacking. I got tired. The twins are no joke. I bet they are, Carolia. I bet they are. Yeah, Coralia's got twins, guys. Oh, my goodness. I could not imagine. All right, I'm putting you guys in your handy-dandy holder. Okay, so I didn't even have my coffee on my table. So you know we're a mess tonight. We know it's an Eve's Creations paint party mess going on this evening. But we will get our stuff together eventually. I'm going to plug you all in. It's electrocution time. Oh, yeah. So, evening, Kimberly. How are you, sweetheart? That being said, I don't know why hi. Hi, everybody. Let me write Kimberly down. So, and another fun thing is my camera stand is crooked. Oh, goodness gracious. Murphy, I am not your friend, Murphy. Stop hanging out with me. Stop hanging out with me, Murphy's Law. You are not my friend. Can we get it to lean the other way? I don't think so. Hello, Carolyn. How are you, doll? Yes, we have, you guys are going to hear some nasty wind. I got nasty wind blowing, and it is like 7 degrees where I am. So, yeah, hi, Kathy. I let Butters out before. And when he came back in, I had to like give him the rub down to warm him back up. That's how cold it is. So anyway, hello, guys. I was putzing and trying to get my act together, and I'm late. I'm sorry. And then the video wouldn't work, and all of that good stuff. So I am here now, and I am going to pour my paint, and we're going to hang out and paint Mr. CB and the Snoopus here. So, oh, I should have worn my Snoopus shirt. Oh, well, I guess I'll wear it some other time. You were -5 in Pittsburgh, right, Joanne? I'm telling you, it's crazy. Okay, I'm pouring paint. So, hang out. Take your, hi, Punky. How are you, sweetheart? Take your screenshot, because I can't show you both at once what I'm painting and, you know, where we're going. So, 16 by 20. If you're working on something different, that is fine. As long as you're in the general area of your canvas that I am in, you will be fine. Let me do, I know, I got to pour paint. So let me do all my links and stuff first. So let's get that out of the way. All right, so replays are always available. And they're always available on my YouTube channel. Of course, give it some time to get up there. And on my page if you go through the video link. Stars is enabled for support, so thank you guys in advance. They're about a penny each, just so you know what you're spending. So if it's 400 stars, it's $4, okay? I also sell my art on Etsy. There's my Etsy link, okay? So if you're interested in owning an Eve's Creations, Eve's Artistry Original, there you go. This is my website if you're interested in that. I also take support via Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. So there's Venmo. There is Cash App. Guys, only these links are valid. Do not ever hit another link that does not have any of my Eve's Creations, Eve's Artistry, Eve's whatever I'm sharing here. These are the only valid links. There is never a sign up. There's never a deposit. There's never any reason to give me your info, ever. So please watch the scammers. They are like crazy tricky, and they get everybody. So just be really careful. Hello, Kathy. How are you doing, sweetheart? Let me see who else I missed. So guys, be really careful with that. I mean, they are sneaky, man. They are. And I've caught myself a few times, and it's just been nutty. Okay, so you guys are talking about your temperatures. That is cool. Darlene is here. What are you asking me, Darlene? You don't have a square canvas. That's okay. Mine's rectangle. Mine's rectangle, Darlene. Don't worry about it. As long as you're in the general area of your canvas I'm in, you're going to be fine, okay? If I miss a comment, guys, ask again. And I have a lot of ladies on here that have been painting with me forever, so they'll help you out. Hello, Diane. How are you doing, sweetie? So, Diane is in the house. Yeah, no worries on that. Okay, Diane is here. Happy Friday, darling. Carol. Hi, Carol. Okay. Woo! Wow. All right. You guys look at this. I'm going to pour paint and we're going to get started. Oh my goodness gracious. Hello everybody. Happy Friday. I am really excited and happy. We're going to have a lot of fun with this painting tonight. I didn't even tell you guys that I didn't give any clues or hints that this was going to be a painting because I wanted to surprise you all. I wanted to surprise you all with it because, you know, you guys are giving me suggestions and everything's awesome. And, you know, we only have so many weeks before Christmas is actually here. And my yellow pump isn't working. Hey guys, I'm going to paint with that much yellow tonight because my pump's not working. Cheryl, hi Cheryl. Hello, Cheryl. How are you doing, sweetheart? I did, and my cruise was amazing. Tammy, is there a way to share the link with someone else? Honestly, I had no idea. Ladies, how do you share the link to the live, guys? Somebody on your side, help Tammy out, okay, sweethearts? Somebody help out Tammy. Tammy Murphy is asking, how do you share the live? Hello, Yolanda. How are you doing, sweetheart? Tammy's trying to tag. I did, Cheryl. I did. I had an awesome time. You think you got it, Tammy? Okay, great. Lynn is here, not painting tonight. Wanted to say hi and Merry Christmas. Hello, and Merry Christmas to you too, guys. Oh my goodness, I missed y'all. Rebecca, hi everyone. First time observing and so happy to found this platform. Rebecca, I am really happy you found this platform too. We've got lots of watchers, so no worries about that. Watch along. Alicia, thank you. Hello, doll. Welcome back. Thank you for helping Tammy. We have watchers, we've got creepers, and we've got painters, so no worries on that, guys. All right, so we're going to get started. Oh, yeah, we're going to get started. I got to grab my coffee, though. That is number one. That is priority. Oh, and also, because I almost dropped like 5 curses already. I almost dropped a few bombs already. All of my videos are kid-friendly, so if you guys could watch your comments, I'm going to try to watch this thing, all right, so the kids can paint along too and have a good time. You have a new, hold on, Cheryl, I have a new peppermint balm I'd like to send for you for being... Oh, thank you so much, Cheryl. That sounds amazing. I love peppermint. Excellent. Anybody, if you guys need Mary Kay, Cheryl's your woman. Cheryl's your woman. And if any of you are entrepreneurs, you do shops or sell things or whatever you do, you are more than welcome to share that information in my lives. Okay, so if you are an entrepreneur and you sell certain things or you're a representative of something, you are more than welcome to share your links and share your info in my lives. All right, so Cheryl is our Mary Kay woman. Got my coffee. All right, let's get started. Sorry, guys, you know what? If you watch my replay, just fast forward through that whole fiasco. That's all there is to it. Because that was 10 minutes of stuff. All right, it's the almighty blank canvas. Oh goodness, it's so scary. It's so scary. But we're gonna hit it with our almighty brushes. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So I'm swirl tap dabbing Fluffy. I'll send it and watch the rest of the live later. Enjoy. Have an awesome night, Cheryl. Thank you so much for popping on. And Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And I love your home country. It's amazing. All right. So, Fluffies in the house. I'm grabbing white and blue. White and blue. It's a blue Christmas. Oh, yeah. So, anybody start wrapping gifts yet? Because I didn't wrap gifts yet. We did not wrap gifts yet. All right. So, I'm doing white and blue. And I'm just smashing it into my canvas. Okay? So, The blue color really doesn't matter. If you want it nice and dark, you can have it nice and dark. If you want it on the lighter side, that's fine too. It really, really, really doesn't matter for this painting how blue or how light your sky is. We are going to be adding cloud puffs, so keep that in mind. You don't want it too light, so you're not going to see the cloud puffs. All right, guys? So just keep that in mind. And you see me going back and forth over this. I want to smooth it out. I want to make sure that there's no blobs. Right? You see me scrubbing every once in a while. That's because there's a stubborn piece of canvas. Okay? And I'm going to smooth over it. You want a nice, thin, smooth layer so we can add all our details to the top. Okay? And I'm going to do this rather quickly because, like I said, we have cloud puffs. And you need to do the cloud puffs while your paint is still wet. Alright, so I'm going to move wicked fast. No worries. You're going to have ketchup mustard time. I'm just going to move wicked fast so I can put the cloud puffs in and show you guys how to do it. So you're bringing your sky about halfway down the canvas. Okay, the sky is going to be about halfway down the canvas. Alright, guys? So you are so welcome, Cheryl. And so we're bringing this halfway down. Alright, and then I'm going to grab some, I'm going to smooth this out, right, smoothing it out, making sure that it's blended, making sure that there's no really thick, goopy spots, right, we want nice and thin and smooth, okay, and then I'm going to grab some more white paint, Whatcha! We're going to grab some more white paint, and we're going to put a hill right there, bam. And we're going to zigzag zoom, and we're going to grab some more white paint, and we're going to put a hill right here, bam, and we're going to zigzag zoom, okay, and we put those hills in, this way they are on the blue side, right, how many times did I tell you guys, do not do your snow perfectly white. Do not do your snow perfectly white, because when you go to put snowy things onto your snow, you're not going to see them because your snow is going to be white. You just got back. Sorry, what brush? Fluffy! Darlene. Fluffy's in the house. Okay, now, this is good enough for now. Okay, and I am going to turn around, and I am going to take all the excess paint out of Fluffy. Alright, I am not, I'm not going to wash them off. I'm just taking the excess paint out of Fluffy. And what I want to do is, now that he's nice and fluffy and he has no extra paint in him, I'm going to grab my white paint just on the tip of my brush. I'm going to smash, 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 smash. We're going to smash, smash, and we're going to swirl. We're gonna swirly do. So I'm gonna hold my brush back here, right up against the canvas, and we're gonna swirly do. And you just keep it moving. And it's going to blend in to the blue. That's what you want. We just want a suggestion of cloud. We don't want an actual cloud. Okay? So you want it to swirl into the blue, and then leave it alone. Leave it alone, okay? See how I'm wanting to go play with it some more? Don't do that. Don't do that. Leave it alone. Leave it. Leave it. I want to play with it too. I do. I'm going to be honest. I want to mess with this thing. But I'm not going to. I'm going to talk to you guys, and I'm going to wipe my brush off. And I'm going to ignore that that's up there, and I want to play with it. Okay? So you guys have to do that too. Alright. After that, bam. Brush is wiped off. Same thing. White paint on the tips, smash, smash, and swirly do. Swirly do, swirly do. We're gonna swirly do. Okay, swirly do. Right, holding my brush back here. You guys can't see this one because there's a glare, but it's there. It's there. See? It's there. Okay. Alright, so, and wipe my brush off, grab some white, smash, smash, so you can put in as many little cloud fluffers as you want. It's your painting, wherever you want them to be, whatever you want them to do. It's no worries. Okay, you notice as your blue is drying, these are going to come out lighter and lighter because they're not going to blend in as much. So that is up to you. You can keep them. You can turn around and have them be actual like lighter clouds if you want. That's up to you. But I just want to put like little fluffers in. I just want little fluffers to make it look like it's cloudy, but it's not, you know, like maybe, you know, so not actual clouds, or maybe clouds in the distance, whatever, just to soften it up a bit, just to put a little something, something. That's all. All right. Hello, Eve. Sorry you haven't been painting. We'll resume. Thank you, Christine. Hold on, I'm missing stuff. Are we surprised I'm missing stuff? All right. Who said just stuff, something going on? Mary. Hi, Mary. How are you, doll? Mary's in the house. Hello, 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 Mary. How are you? Sorry you haven't been painting. We'll resume after the holidays. I know, Mary. I know. I get it. I'm a mess. I don't have nothing together. I really don't. I'm surprised I decorated. Hello, 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 Christine. Yes, it is good to see you again too, and thank you so much. I have been told that my laugh is quite unique, and I didn't get a chance to do my mascara, so my eyes are like non-existent. So this is me without mascara, guys. But I went with gold glittery stuff and nice soft lip. So anyway, I'm gold and glittery and sparkly for the holiday, and no mascara. So this is my eyeballs with no mascara. All right, we're grabbing Fluffy again, and we're gonna put in the rest of our snow, and that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I'm grabbing my dirty Fluffy, and I'm going to just grab this dirty white, bluish, whatever paint that's on my palette, and I'm just going to come in here and put in more snow. All right, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So we're just going to put this in, and I'm just scruffing, right? Hear that noise? Scruffing. And that's a technical term, by the way. No, it's not. It's an Eve's term. I make up my own words. So anyway, and again, I don't want my snow to be perfectly white, right? So that's why I'm grabbing my dirty white and dirty blue that's going on in my palette right here. I'm going to probably have to grab more white. And again, nice thin layer. Nice thin layer. Right? Just covering the canvas, but you don't want any big goopy gobby areas at all. And we're just swiping back and forth at this moment. Back and forth. Because this is the flat area with Charlie and Snoopy and the tree and all of that stuff. So, hi Eve. Good to see you all back. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I'll be back after the holidays. You need to restore your reserves. Absolutely, Debbie. Absolutely. Merry Christmas, sweetheart. Merry, 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 Merry Christmas. I hear you guys on that one. Yeah, I'm a mess. I don't have nothing. Yeah. But I think I have all the gifts that I'm going to need. So that's a good thing. I think I have all the gifts that I'm going to need. And now I just have to organize them. I just have to organize them. Because I'm that person, right? Just blue and white, guys. I'm that person that turns around and buys stuff when I see it all throughout the year. And then I just throw it in this big bin. And when Christmas comes, I dump the bin. And it's hysterical because it's kind of like Christmas for me. Because half the stuff that's in the bin, I don't even remember buying. So, I got to look at it all and figure out who's getting what and what did I actually buy for who. And am I slacking on something? Do I have to get creative to be able to gift people, you know. Again, it's not always about the gifts, guys. You know, Christmas, like all of you tonight that are popping on just to say hi and say Merry Christmas. It's all about family and togetherness and, you know, love and peace and, you know, warm tidings, you know, just like all the songs say, right? All the songs say, being cozy, you know, on nights like this, I am so grateful that I have heat in the house. I'm going to use you guys as a mirror because there's stuff in my eyes. It's probably makeup. I'm just extremely grateful that I have a warm, cozy home. And I have a roof over my head. I'm definitely not hungry. You know, the Butters man is warm and he's content. And chocolate. There's got to be, I've been eating so much chocolate. It's terrible. And then after Christmas, I go and buy the chocolate that's on sale. That's terrible too. Okay, so once I have this, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to take a Fluffy. And now I'm going to swirl, tap, dab them. Love your eyeshadow. Thank you so much, Tammy. It's gold. It's like, so I did powder that was like a gold. And my eyeliner, it was like a brownish copper. And then I found this stuff that was like liquid glitter. And I put that on top. So. And then I was late starting the video because I'm playing around. I'm swirl, tap, dab, and Fluffy. We are painting. Even though it doesn't seem like we're painting and whatever. I am trying to stay on course here. I'm trying. It's kind of hard. Okay, so swirl, tap, dab, Fluffy, and I'm gonna grab my clean white paint that I have. Someone complained today that he didn't know when his power was going to be back on. He has a house and a fireplace and food and water. Oh, you guys lost power? Yeah. Well, you know, you lose. Humans are humans. We lose sight of stuff, you know. There's a lot of people walking around out there that are just kind of, you know, you get distracted and overwhelmed and you get used to having things a certain way. And when they're not that way, people don't know how to react. So they just like lash out and complain and all that good stuff. And I'm guilty of it too. Love your shirt. I have a tattoo on your arm of Evie and Umbrian. My daughter's power went out and their pipe. Oh, that stinks. When your pipes freeze, that's awful. I didn't even know that this was a thing, love. I'm gonna out myself, Coralie. So I didn't even know this was a thing. Somebody told me this was a thing. I literally bought this because I thought it was cool as you know what, that the bunny painted all these guys. And then I was told it was an Eevee Pokemon thing. So then I felt like one of the cool kids. Okay, so white paint. And we're just going to sweep. I'm just going to sweep. Okay, we're just going to sweep and put in a suggestion of the snow. So, very small amount of paint. And I'm just sweeping back and forth. Very small amount of paint. Making it look like it's fluffy, fluffy, fluffy. And you don't want to lose your dark areas, okay? So don't put in big, huge globs. All right? Very little paint on the tip of my brush. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to sweep this hill in front of that one. All right? And then I'm going to zigzag zoom. Right underneath that, I'm going to go on top of it with some sweeping motions to get it nice and fluffy and soft. And make it look like it's flying off. Alright, you don't want to you don't want to lose that dark area in between the two hills right there. I thought, so I bought it just because I thought it was cool. I didn't know I was a thing. Alright, I'm going to extend this out to really have that little dark area right there. Okay, so make sure you dip it. You dip it down, and this is why I told you don't do your snow white, 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 white. And if you hear me scruffing, there's no paint left on my brush. Hi, Michelle. Hello, hello, hello. There's no paint left on my brush. I'm just scruffing back and forth and softening all this. There's no paint. We're scruffing. And you can do that with Fluffy. Don't do that with your flat brush. You'll kill it. You will kill it. You will send it right into Killedville. Do not scruff with a flat brush. Do not do it. Don't do it. All right? If you don't want your snow fluffy, if you don't want it fluffy, you just turn around and you put in, or if you have a flat brush, if you're doing stuff with a flat brush, let me switch to the flat brush in case some of you are fluffy-less. In case some of you are fluffy-less, okay? So if you don't have a fluffy brush, right, I'm going to put Fluffy in the water, and I'm going to grab Big Boy, my 1-inch flat. All right, so if you don't have a fluffy brush, don't scruff with your flat brush. You will kill it. All right, so I'm grabbing my 1-inch flat. I'm grabbing my white paint. I'm going to put a small amount on my brush, and you lightly sweep. You just lightly sweep like this. Okay, so very little paint on your brush, and you just lightly sweep. All right, do not scruff. See, I'm going back and forth with very little paint on my brush. All right, do not scruff. Scruffing is bad. It's bad with a flat brush, okay? You will kill your flat brush. Everything is in sweeping motions, okay? So you can get the same effect for the most part with your flat brush. You just use a little bit of paint and you just softly go back and forth with a little bit of paint. And you can do a few little smacks, hear it? Smacks, but don't scruff. All right? And when you put your white paint on, very small amounts of paint, guys, little bits, little bits. Make sure you're leaving darker areas. Okay, because all that softening and scruffing or sweeping or whatever you're doing, if you don't leave these darker areas, it's worthless. It's worthless because it will all blend together, and then you won't see any of the awesomeness that you just did. So I'm going to put a few more on here. I'm going to give you guys a chance to catch up mustard. I'm going to get myself a drink. I'm going to do some roll call, make sure I didn't miss anybody. And you're going to need clean white paint, and we're going to map. The whole rest of this painting is mapping all of our characters and our pieces. And then after that, we're basically just going to be coloring them in. All right, so catch up mustard with your background and your hill and your snow and all of that good stuff. Right, over the hills we go, laughing all the way, ha ha ha. Where do I get a scruffy brush? Well, Carol, I just happen to sell brush sets. I call my brushes Fluffy. You can find them. What you want to find is a stiff bristled brush. You want to find something that's very stiff in the bristles, okay? So not soft at all. All right, so a very stiff bristled brush, and the bristles have to go in every direction. So this is what it looks like, okay? So you can look for this in the stores. A fan brush works too. You just need a little more finesse with it. So you want to make sure the bristles are stiff. If you want the exact brushes I use for every single video ever since I started and in the future, I sell the brush sets. And the brush sets have the 3 fluffies in them to scruff with. It has Big Boy, Tiny, Mini Me, and the Nifties. So it's everything that I use. So insert my commercial there. So if you'd like a set, just DM me, direct message me through my page. And that way, because I'll need your address to ship and stuff. But you'll get 3 fluffies in there to scruff with. Or you can pick it up on your own. This is what it looks like. And it's stiff bristles. Okay, so you could look for something like this on your own if you'd like, or you can order a brush set. It's up to you. Okay? For now, if you don't have one, a makeup pad works. Some people use like a makeup brush. Some people, if you scrunch your paper towel up, that'll work. I did a video on how to clouds, and it was all weird stuff that we used, all different brushes and paper towels and makeup pads and all sorts of weird things. So, you're welcome, Carol. So, yeah, so anything that kind of gets all like flippy and smushy and fluffy and all that good stuff. Okay. All right, so let that dry. I need something to drink. My mouth is dry. Woo! Coffee is done. Actually, let me grab one of those so you can see what I'm talking. You can see the fluffy and you can see the fluffy as brand new. All right, because this way, if you're looking for it on your own, you can see what it looks like brand new. All right, so that's what it looks like brand new. But these are really super stiff. Unlike Big Boy, who's not, well, he's brand new, he's a little stiff. But see how this bends? These are really stiff. Okay, so that's what they look like when they're brand new. And it's really, 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 really stiff. All right, and then you got Mini Me. And this is what Tiny looks, there's the three of them. All right, large, medium, small. Big Boy in the house. The two Nifties. There's Mini Me, brand spanking new. And Tiny's in here somewhere. There's Tiny. But if you're looking for it on your own, that's what they look like, brand new and not all smushed up. All right? Okay. So, I'm going to grab a soda. I'm going to grab a soda. And I'm going to do some roll call. And then we're going to start mapping, alright guys? So make sure you have clean white paint on your palette. Clean white paint on your palette. Yes, indeedy. Clean white paint. Cheers! On your palette. That's what you want to make sure you have. Guys, look at this roll call. You guys are so amazing. Some people dipped already, but that's okay. We'll say their names anyway. Check this out. All right. So, we have Big Breath Eve. Big Breath. Cheryl and Becky and Joanna, Marsha, Tina B, Sharon, Jennifer, Alicia, Tammy, Florence, Mary Ellen, Sherry, Betty, Yolanda, Rochelle, Coralie with the twins, Kimberly and Carolyn and Kathy and Punky and Kathy. I got Kathy twice. Maybe there's two of you. Darlene, Diane, Carol, Michelle, Lynn, Debbie, Alicia, Rebecca, Mary, and Christine. Bam! Just like that. Okay, so we want to map stuff in now. We're going to map stuff in. And the first thing we're going to do is the plane. Because I know you guys are stressing the plane. I know you are. I know you're stressing the plane. Some of you are stressing Charlie Brown. Some of you are stressing the plane. So we're going to start with the plane. Because if we start with all the other fun stuff, you're not going to want to do the plane. Okay, so Mini Me, white paint. Make sure your sky is dry here. Find your center. Find your center. All right. Make yourself like a little dot where you want your plane to be. You're going to arch this way and arch that way. Okay, just like that. Da 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 da. Add an angle. So arch this way and arch that way. All right, once you have those in, you're going to put a circle on this end. Okay, and then when you do your circle, you can kind of go off the edge of that and fix this a bit. All right, you can fix this a bit. So these lines are not anything permanent. They're guidelines. As you're filling and fixing and adding things to this plane, these lines are all going to like move around and shift around on you. All right. Once you have those, okay, you want to sweep in another line following the same shape as this. Actually, opposite that shape. My bad. So you want to put in another line like that. Okay? So you have this sweep, make a circle, fill it in, that sweep right there. All right? Once you have that, you're going to come back here, and off of this piece right here, you're going to make a triangle. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There's your triangle. Bam! Hi, Valerie. Hello, sweetheart. Somebody else popped on. Guys, if I miss you, just repeat it. Alicia, turns out I'm not painting tonight. You finished Christmas crafts, and okay, that sounds awesome, Alicia. I love it, 6,000%. Hello, Valerie. How are you, sweetie? So, Alicia, do what you gotta do, girl. If I wasn't painting, I'd probably be telling myself that I'm gonna do stuff like that, and then I'd probably be scrolling on Facebook or TikTok or something and not getting anything done. Okay, when you have that triangle in, you're gonna connect it to this swoop right here. If you need to make your triangle a little bigger to do that, make your triangle a little bigger to do that. No worries. All right, once you have that in place, you're going to follow this right here. You're going to follow it through your triangle right here. You're going to bend it around, and you're going to connect it to the other line right there. All right? So I'm going to color that in so you can see what the heck that was. All right, so I'm grabbing red paint. You don't have to grab red paint. So this piece right here, I'm going to bring it around, and then I'm going to connect it right there. Okay, so I'll give you a close-up of that. Close-up! Okay? All right. Now, I'm going to grab white paint, and I'm going to grab the little bit of red, just so you guys can see this, and I'm going to paint this in. I'm going to paint this in. Okay, because it's hard to see what's going on with the 6,000 lines going on. I get that. All right, so I'm going to paint this piece in. All right, so you can see it. Now, what you want to do is, I'm going to grab white paint now. And remember that triangle we put in? All right, you're going to turn around and put a piece of the triangle back in. Right, and then on the other side, if you need to fix it, okay, and I'll show you a close-up so you can see what I did. All right, so I'll hold this here for a minute and you can kind of take it in, okay, and I'll repeat what I said. All right, so you're going to turn around and you're going to follow this line, and you're going to swoop it around and connect it to that one. Once you're done doing that, color that whole circular piece in for yourself so you can see what's going on. After you do that, that triangle you made before, you're going to make more pronounced. Behind this and then in front of this as a triangle. Okay? That's how you do it. Right? If it's too hard putting that circle in, just make the back of your plane a triangle. It's all good. If that circle's too tricky, and those triangle parts are a little too tricky, it is a level up. It is a level up, guys. Some of you are there, some of you aren't. That's okay. No worries. Try it. If you screw it up, take a damp paper towel and wipe it off ASAP. And you can just make the back of your plane a triangle and you'll be fine. Alright, once you have that, I'm going to grab my white paint again. And coming out of the bottom is the first set of wings. Alright, so I'm going to put my hand on my canvas. I'm going to move very quickly, right? Move my hand, not the brush. I'm going to start back over here. I'm going to swoop that in, jump over my plane, put that in. Okay? Move your hand, not the brush. Rest your hand so it's steady. Start your line here, pick your brush up, move your hand down, put your brush back down, put your line there. Alright? Now, the next line. Okay? Put my brush down, move my hand, pick my brush up, move my hand, put my brush down, move my hand. There we go. Alright, you can also go right through your plane if you want to. Because it doesn't matter. We're just putting the shape in. So if you want to go right through your plane, you can go right through your plane. Because it doesn't matter. It don't matter. No, it don't matter. Alright. So this plane is a level up. If you don't want to put the plane in your painting, that's fine too. It's all good. Alright. So once you have that, you can paint it all in white. So I'm going to paint this piece. I'm going to paint that piece with a little bit of red paint. Alright, so let's paint that piece with a little bit of red paint. Okay, so we could tell our side from our top. Alright, I'm going to do my circle. Okay, wipe off my brush a little bit. And do the top piece more white. Alright, do my wings. You can also do your wings that way. If you want to just take your 1-inch flat and put it onto your canvas and pull, you will get like a wing square. So if you don't want to do them, draw them separately with Mini Me, you can literally just put your brush onto the canvas and pull, and you'll get a square, you know, a square using the flat of the big boy brush. So if you're having a little trouble drawing the wing in, like I'm having trouble filling it in, it's just getting bigger. The more I play with it, the bigger it's going to get. That's what happened to Eve over here. So guess what? I'm going to stop playing with it. Swoop. I'm going to take my red paint, fix this piece a little bit better, and bam. Okay, so like I said, this plane is a level up. It's got some weird little things going on with it. If you're having trouble with it, no worries. You're here now. Woohoo! Hello, hello, hello. Nikki, how are you doing, love? If you're having trouble with it, don't stress it. Just keep it moving. It's all good. All right? So, woosah it out. Take a big deep breath in. Deep breath out. Whoo! It's all good. Shake it out. Stop messing with it. Leave it alone. Try it. If you can't do it, that's fine. If you can, excellent. Okay? No worries. I'm trying to draw it with a pencil on paper. That is a really good idea, Tammy. Yeah, you could totally do that. Practice it on paper first if you want to. That's an excellent idea. Excellent, excellent, excellent idea. All right, where did my soda go? Okay. So, we're going to do Snoopy's house next. You just freezing? Yeah, we're all freezing. So, swirl, tap, dab, big boy. Get him nice and clean. Get them nice and clean, and Snoopy's house is just a square. We can draw a square. Oh, yeah. So, and you guys know, I'm going to show you how to do all the pieces, and I'm going to do some coloring with you, and then I'm going to leave you on your own. So, you guys can add and create and do, hello, Joan. How are you doing, sweetheart? You were outside, and, oh, Nikki White, what are you doing outside? That's your own fault. What are you doing outside? I have no idea what just happened to all my comments. They just scrolled like crazy. Joan's here. Okay, so swirl tap that. Big boy, grab your white paint. We're drawing the Snoopus's house. I really should have worn my Snoopy shirt. Really should have worn my Snoopy shirt. Okay, nice and clean, big boy. Grabbing my white paint. Coming over to this hill over here. Da, 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 da. And we need a square or a rectangle. Leave some space. Leave some space because you need the little triangle part of his house. Okay, so leave some space there. Do, 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 do. And I'm just holding big boy by the bristles. I'm just laying him on nice and flat and just doing lines down or just pressing them in and pulling down. That's all I'm doing. All I'm doing. Hey, are you guys, I want to ask you all a question, all right? I know you're focusing, and if you're still playing what you're playing, knock it off. Are you guys enjoying the Hey E video series? Where I told you about it last live. You guys were going to find them because some of you missed them. Are you enjoying the Hey E video series? Let me know. Let me know if I should keep doing them or not. I did about 3 or 4. It seems to be getting positive feedback. But I just wanted to ask you. Yes, Becky's saying yes. Hi, Becky White. We got Becky White and Becky Captain. We got those Beckys in the house. Hi, Becky, sweetheart. So that's a yes from, that is a quick yes from Captain Becky. And Kimberly saying yes. Okay, awesome. All right, guys. I just wanted to make sure because I'm not going to, like, that takes me a minute. So if they're not really working for you, if they're not really showing you stuff, I can put my efforts into something else, you know what I mean? So if you're enjoying them, though, that's cool. And if you're... And we got Nikki P, that's right. If you're learning stuff from them and you're enjoying them, then I'll keep doing them. Okay, once we have our Snoopy house rectangle, you're going to go about halfway down, put a piece here, put a piece here. Merry Christmas, Tammy! Thank you so much for the stars. Damn, gosh darn, Tammy. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's amazing. Oh, and you got like a little thing and a sticker, and you got all sorts of stuff making an entrance like that, doll. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, you guys literally keep the lights on. If I ever turn my live on and it's pitch black in here, you'll know why. Thank you, Tammy. That was very sweet of you. Thank you. So, we have a line that way and a line that way, and you're going to connect them to the top. Boop, 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 boop. Da, da, da. That was a good entrance. The woman made an entrance. Got to appreciate that. So, and if you're playing with this and you need to make your roof higher up or whatever, something's not connecting right, just make it higher up. So you can get your little triangle angles in there the way you need them to be. You know, we're just mapping in the shape, guys. So this is fill and fix. If you need to fix anything or fill anything or adjust anything, this is the time to do it. That's why we do, that's one of the reasons we do everything in white paint first. So you guys can just fill and fix and do what you need to do. Schmooze anything you need to schmooze. All that good stuff. Love the Hey Eve. Wonderful option for those who struggle to find time to paint. Excellent, Nancy. Thank you so much. Welcome to the fam, hun. I don't think I've seen you before. So I'm glad you're enjoying them. And hi. Hello, Nancy. And Tammy, you cracked me up with that one. That was great. Good. Excellent. Okay, I'll keep doing them. I'll keep doing them. Okay, so once we have that, we need our sled. All right, so let's put our sled in. Make some gray paint. Make some gray paint and grab Mini-Me. All right, so thank you so much for that comment. I appreciate that. Okay, so we're going to make some gray paint, black and white. All right, I'm grabbing Mini-Me. Okay, and we're going to do our sled. Okay, I'm making mine darker than, you might really want it so you guys can see it. That's for your benefit. All right, we're coming on over on this side. Let me move you guys over to that side so you can see what I'm doing. And right off the side of the canvas, again, hand down, brush to the canvas, move your hand, faster you go, straighter it's going to be, at an angle. There it is. There's your line. Okay, that's one. All right. You're going to move your hand down. Put your, if you want to kind of train your hand a little bit, follow this one, then move your hand here and put in the next one. All right, that's what I do. I kind of just go over the original one to get the angle down. And then I just leave everything still and move my hand down and to do the angle of the other one. Okay, that's how I get two lines parallel, if you want to use a technical term. Okay, so this line you're going to bring out. Okay, and you're going to do your curl. Curly Q. Right, so when you draw your lines, make sure that you're leaving enough space to do a curly Q. Right? And you're going to do your curly Q on this one. Curly Q. I'm also making everything bigger. I don't know if you guys noticed in my original. So if you want to make your stuff smaller, you can. Did you guys see that? I just totally got gray paint all right there. Because I put my hand in my other line. Yeah, that's a little too much for spit, so let's get rid of that. Okay, so we got our two sled lines going on there. All right, you guys got that shape. So when you do your line underneath, make sure you're leaving enough room to do a hook, okay? Make sure you're leaving enough room to do a hook. If you didn't leave enough room to do a hook, grab white paint, erase that line, and try again. Okay? Now, I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to take Mini-Me. I'm going to swirl, tap, dab them. I'm going to grab some more white to have a lighter gray. And I'm going to do my boards. Okay, so same thing to get your angles all to be the same way. So I'm going to start with the top board. And I'm just going to pull from hook to hook. All right, once I have that, I'm going to move my hand. All right, train your hand. right, this angle. Move your hand. Do another one. Leave a little of the sled showing on the bottom here. Hi, Gail. How are you, sweetheart? Hello, 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 Gail. Gail, you missed Tammy's entrance. All right, I'm going to grab more paint. Put my hand to the canvas, train my hand with the one before. Move over, do the other one. Okay, so there is your sled, and once this all dries, you can paint it whatever colors you want to paint it. Okay, 6,000%. So I colored everything and I outlined everything. I'm not going to do that with every single thing on this picture and painting with you tonight. You guys know how to color. You can color. I'm going to show you the shapes. I'm going to show you how to make them. I'm going to color a little bit with you. Some things I need to color to show you the layers on top of that. But other things, I'm going to just let you guys color and get your shapes in the way you want them to be. Okay, so I'm going to grab Mini Me. Now that, and I want to keep playing over here, but I just figured out that if I go to play over here, I'm going to turn around and put my hand in my sled. So we're going to move over. We're moving over. You guys don't know how to color. You want me to stay on? Nikki, you want me to stay on for like hour. I'm grabbing white paint and just throwing another layer of white on Snoopy's house real quick. Okay? So the more layers of white that you put on your objects, the better your colors are going to pop. Okay, so put your layers of white. If you're waiting on me, if you paint faster than I'm going, I want to make sure that everybody is keeping with the instructions and have it, you know, some of us are slower than others, so it's all good. All right. I'm going to grab Big Boy. I'm going to paint in my wings dark red. So I took a microscopic amount of black. And, and I would stay on with you guys all night long. The only thing is that on YouTube, if somebody sees a video and they see that it's 4 hours long, they're not going to watch it. And now I'm grabbing my red, and I'm making a nice dark red there. See that? Nice and dark. I'm going to grab a smidge of white just to get some coverage. Okay? And I'm going to take Big Boy, and I'm going to paint in my first wing here. So I'm going to hold Big Boy right here. I'm going to put him right up to the edge here where I want him. And I'm going to press my bristles down, and I'm going to pull. This probably would have been an easier way to draw the wing than what I showed you guys in the first place. But it's all good. Okay, and I'm just going to pull. Alright, I want the side dark, so I'm going to paint in my side. Notice how close to the bristles I'm holding Big Boy. Alright, notice how close I'm holding it. You guys see that? See where my hand is? It's like right on those bristles. Okay, I'm going to grab some more paint. Like you're slower than us. Yeah, some people paint really slow. There's no time limit. There's no... You guys, you don't... Like, if you paint slow, and it takes you 3 months to finish a painting, who cares? Who cares? Now, don't put your hand in this. I should have started with this wing, but I didn't. So, again, pressing my brush down nice and flat. Okay. I'm going to take my finger and I'm just going to smudge this out where I wound up going into the top part. Right. I'm going to paint under my triangle here. I'm going to paint this triangle with the dark paint. Right, wipe off Big Boy. I'm going to put the red on Snoopy's house. So I just wiped Big Boy off. I'm grabbing red. I'm grabbing some white to get more coverage. Again, holding Big Boy here, doing nice, flat, even strokes. So when you're doing graphic things, when you're doing things that are cartoon. Hi, Bonnie. Someone told me the paint has to dry in between each layer. Is that true? Absolutely, Tammy. Absolutely. That is 6,000% true, babe. So, some people use a hair dryer. If you guys notice, I skip around a lot. So, what happens is when I'm doing this is drying. When I'm doing this, so I skip around a lot. I do all different pieces, and then the other pieces are drying as I'm skipping around. So that's how I'm able to show you guys rather quickly all the different things. Plus, I'm not doing as many layers as you could. Like I said, the more layers, the better it looks. All right, on my original, like Snoopy's house was, Snoopy's house was 2 layers of white, 3 layers of red. All right, so I'm doing it in about 2 to 3 layers worth on my videos, just because of time. But my paintings are pretty much, all of them are pretty much about 5 layers, which dried in between to get the bold, bright colors. Yes, Bonnie, we were talking before how it's freezing. All right, I'm going to zigzag zoom a straight line right there. Stay in my lines. Okay, I'm going to wiggle this way. Wiggle it just a little bit. Wiggle it just a little bit. Okay, outline it for myself. Fill it in. All right. And there we have it. Okay, now I'm going to take this brighter red. I'm going to go back to my plane. I'm going to color in the top. I'm going to color in the circle. Now, if you guys got to use the smaller brush to do this, go for it. Okay, I'm going to color in this circle thing right here. I'm going to grab Mini Me. With that red paint, I'm going to color in my triangle with a little bit more white on my brush so you can see it against the circle. Thank you so much for the stars, Bonnie. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you, Tammy, for the 1,000 stars. Like I said, they're about a penny each. Thank you so much, Bonnie, for the 200 stars. You guys are amazing. You literally keep the lights on. I do this all through support so I can offer the videos for free so anybody can watch and not have to worry about their wallet. So all of you ladies that consistently send me support, thank you. Because that's the only way I'm able to do this. And I don't want to charge to watch my videos. I don't want to do it. I've considered it a lot of times. I had to, but I don't want to. So all of you ladies that consistently send me support, you are absolutely amazing. And I am humbled and touched by every single one of yours generosity. So thank you. You all warm my heart. You really do. Okay? And that being said, I'm not going to get all squishy tonight. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to get all smushy squishy tonight. We're not doing it. Don't get me all verklempt, guys. Don't get me all verklempt, family. No getting evil verklempt. We got way too many new people here. I got to be, it's the season of giving. It is. I got to stay rough and tough. Don't get me all mushy. All right, let's do the fun thing. What we all been waiting for. Let's do the tree. All right, so I'm grabbing Tiny. He is a small round. I'm going to grab, I'm going to make a brown. Well, let me make a brown. I'm going to make a brown with Big Boy. So I'm going to grab my red. And I'm going to grab this little drop of yellow that I wound up being able to squirt out. And I'm going to grab some of my blue. And I'm going to grab this dirty white going on right here. Smash that all together. Let's see what we get. Alright, we got ourselves brown. Nikki, I get it. That's why I offer my videos for free. I'm going to try to get more yellow paint out of my thing here. Very true, Tammy. All right, I got a little bit more yellow, so I'm going to add a little more yellow to this. And we got ourselves a brown. And I'm actually going to do this with a smaller brush. We could do it with Big Boy, but I want to do it with a smaller brush. Because the reason we're going to do it with a smaller brush is because I want to get more of a wiggle. Alright? So you do it with a smaller brush, you're going to get more of a wiggle. So I'm going to wipe off Big Boy and put him in the water. And I'm going to grab Tiny. And I'm going to grab some black. And I'm going to grab this brown that I just made. Okay? And I'm going to make sure my paint is nice and loose and thin. So it glides very nicely for me. And I got my brush here. And I'm going to hold... Yeah, Christmas makes me mushy too. I'm going to hold my brush back here. I'm going to find my center. Oh, let's find our center. Here we go. All right, find my center. Leave some space at the bottom. Right here, I'm going to hold my brush back here. And I'm going to do a line and let it get all wiggly. Okay, straight up. Grab more paint. Paint over this part. Alright, let it be wiggly and messy and everything else that it needs to be. There's a lady who leaves her live tutorials up for 1 week for free. During that time, you can buy and edit a video and keep it forever. Yeah, I've seen all different things that people do. I've seen charging to watch initially. I've seen them do some free ones, then ones they charge for. I've seen, like if you want a copy of it, you have to pay for it. They don't post the replays. I don't know. whatever. I just like having it free replays and free live and whatever. Do what you need to do. All right, more paint coming over here, bending this guy around. Nice wiggly line. Oh yeah, this is iconic. Okay, so we got a nice wiggly line that way. All right, I got like a little wiggle do going up this way. You do you. Well, I can't do anybody else. Not with any success. Anyway, coming off of here, we got one going over here. All right, we got a couple pieces coming off here and here. All right, leave space for your ornament. And we got over here with another little piece coming off, right? So I'm just holding my brush back here. I'm letting it do all this wiggly stuff. Giving up control. And then there's like a other little tiny piece right there. Okay, now I'm going to hold my brush like a pencil. And I'm going to put in, at an angle, the board. Okay, so one this way. Now these are wooden boards. They don't have to be anything in particular. So one that way and one this way. You're a wonderful, giving person. Thank you, Joan. All right, I'll swirl tap down my brush because he's getting goopy gobby on me. And I'm going to grab some more black paint with the little tiny bit of brown. So mostly black, little bit of brown. Let me see if I can get you guys up closer here. There we go. And with the black and brown, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to do a little back and forth motion. And put the bottom of the tree in. And a little back and forth motion here, there, not everywhere. Just getting a little bit of darker color into my tree. Okay, so here, there, not everywhere. Dabbing and dashing and through the snow. Alright, grabbing some more paint. Black and brown, so it's nice and dark. Putting in all these little dabs, right? Putting in little shadows, little pieces, whatever's going on. Right, putting in the bottom of the tree. Okay, I'm going to put in the side of the wood, right there and right there. I'm going to put in the side of the wood on top of this one, right there. Right here and right here. Okay. We're going to zigzag zoom right there. Zigzag zoom right here. Okay. Do a little zigzag zoom action back here. Okay. Wipe off my brush. I'm going to go back to the original brown color. And I'm going to swipe in. Light touch. Because we're working with all wet paint. So you want a light touch. Doing this all in one shot. If you want to let it dry in between doing these different little pieces, you can let it dry and add the little pieces in later. So it's up to you. Okay? And there you have the wood and the tree part. Okay, so 6,000%. Ketchup mustard with that. Have fun with that, right? This is something you can have fun with, doing little wiggle doos and whatnot. Get your, this is the pieces of wood up close. Close up. Let me try and get it to where you guys can see it. Sorry, earthquake! There you go. All right. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to map in Snoopus, Charlie, and Woodstock. And then the rest is adding, and then the plain. And then we're just going to color and finish out our night before Christmas. Christmas Eve is tomorrow. Christmas is Sunday. If you celebrate Christmas, if you celebrate Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. I don't know when Kwanzaa is, but if that's your deal, happy Kwanzaa. And all of that good stuff, guys. So, I'm glad you're all here, taking a holiday break with me. That's amazing. And we're going to need clean white paint to do Snoopus and Charlie and Woodstock, okay? So I'm going to grab clean white paint. And I'm going to, my yellow is brand new. I think that's why the pump is giving me problems. So I need yellow paint for Woodstock here. So we're going to get some yellow paint on this palette one way or another. I'm literally spooning it on. Because this is brand new yellow paint. Brand spanking new. A brand spanking new jug of yellow. Any of you that are new painting with me, you're wondering what paint I'm using. It is in the supply video. It's Blick acrylic paint. You can go right on to dickblick.com and order some. My suggestion is to order more white than anything else. It's very affordable and it's very beginner friendly. Okay, so if you're wondering what paint I use, next year, guys, some of you know about them already. Next year, which is in a week and a half away, once I get my stock in, I'm going to start offering the paint kits again. So right now, I sell the brush sets. I'm going to start offering the kits. So the kits are literally everything you need to paint with me. So I have to get the stock, and and the shirts I advertise. The shirts are for sale, everybody. You have the ones where you can create your own, and you have the ones that are already pre-made. The pre-made is certain sayings. There's like 6 of them in black and white, large or extra large. I put the size chart on the post. I'll repost that over the week too. I know most of you are broke because of Christmas. That's okay. When, I know you want a shirt. So they're going to be available, all right? And the customized ones, you can pick a whole litany of colors. So you get to pick your color. You get to choose your saying. There's a lot of sayings available. And your size is large or extra large, okay? And they're a Gildan shirt, so they're a nice quality. And I put the sizing chart with that. So New Year, there's a lot of fun, exciting things going down. The brush sets are always available. The paint kits are going to come back. Maybe a few changes to them, we'll see. And the t-shirts are available too. So get your merch. Get your Eve's Creations Paint Party merch. I'm working on, I'm not good with buttons, so I'm working on the website to be able to have it where you can order stuff off of the website. I'm not there yet. So just direct message me to order anything that you would like to order. Okay? All right. So, Snoopus! Let's do Snoopy. All right. So, Swirl Tap Dab Mini Me. I got my clean white paint. No, actually, let's start with Woodstock and move over this way. So, I'm not putting my arm into all of our characters. Because that would be the next trick. Okay, we're going to do Woodstock. Okay, so Woodstock's upside down, and I'm going to paint him bigger than he actually is, so you guys can see this. So I'm grabbing Mini-Me, and I'm grabbing white paint, and we're going to do Woodstock. So he's flipping through the air off of his sled. So what we're going to do is you're going to do a rounded triangle. And again, I'm painting them bigger so you guys can see what's going on. All right, so you need a rounded triangle, just like that. And then you're going to go off this rounded triangle with a swoop. So big old belly swoop here, then bring it in. Okay, with a swoop like that. And then this is straight and swoop it out this way. Okay, so now you have something like that. All right, once you have that in a place, you're going to put his feet in. Boop, boop. Okay, there's his feet. And you're going to put in his tail. Swoop. There's his tail. Got your days mixed up. Wish you could have seen this at the beginning. Oh, that's okay, Debbie. Replays are always available. You can watch from my page, and then it's going to be available on YouTube. So, no worries there, baby doll. Welcome. Just hang out, have fun. That's what we do. Merry Christmas, Debbie. Merry Christmas, everybody. Okay, so once you have the swoop of his tail, you want to do his wing, which is another little triangle. Okay, there's his wing. You want to do the back of his head. Doop. Okay, there's the back of his head. You want to do the top of his head. Swoop. And swoop. Okay, so there is your Woodstock shape. And I will show you guys. Oh, and we forgot his other wing. He has another wing coming out over here. Boop. Just like that. Okay, so there he is. Ba, 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 da, ba. There he is. Oh, yeah. There's our little Woodstock dude. Okay. That being said, I'm going to take Mini-Me and I'm going to make light blue. I'm going to make light blue with Mini-Me. And I'm going to put in the sled trail. So I'm going to start up here. And I'm just going to wiggle, squiggle, zoom, and then go off the canvas with it. Okay, so I'm making the trail for the sled. So light blue, wiggle, wiggle, zoom, whatever. Go off the canvas with it. I'm going to wipe off my brush. I'm going to grab Mr. Nifty. Guys, if you send me support, make sure you private message me your address because I send these guys out for free. All right, Mr. Nifty with white paint. I'm going to outline that wiggle, squiggle, do with the white paint. Okay. On both sides. On both sides. Okay, just like that. All right. I'm going to turn around and put in the spot that the sled hit right here. Do, do, do. That's where our sled took its tumble. Little zigzag zoom action. Little use your finger, blend that out. All right. And now I'm going to grab just blue and put the shadow in. So I'm going to go right underneath the white with just the blue and put in the shadow of the sled trail. Okay, so on that side and on the other side. So the sled trail is a stripe of light blue. Frame it out with white and then take dark blue and go between the white and the light blue. Alright, I'll give you guys all a close-up of what I just did. Okay, so you guys can see it better because it's tiny. Close up. Oh God, I I always wonder what that looks like on your end. Just Eve in like full frontal. That's what it is. Okay, so there's the wiggly squiggly do. There's the little hill the sled crashes on. And there is your Woodstock shape. Ba, 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 da, ba. There it is. Okay, so let that all dry. So somebody was asking about drying in between layers. This is how I let everything dry. So that's drying. I'm going to paint something else. Back to Mini-Me for Charlie Brown and our white paint. So swirl, tap, dab, and Mini-Me. Grabbing my white paint, and we got to paint the Charleston. Yes, we do. If I'm moving too fast, just let me know, guys. I'll slow it down. Alright, so first thing I want to do is put in his head. Alright, so that is an oval. Parentheses this way, parentheses that way. Okay, there's his head. I am moving too fast. Okay, no worries. Ketchup mustard time, guys. I will stop here with Charlie Brown's big bulbous head. No worries. And I'll just throw another layer on my plane while you guys are waiting to catch up mustard. And I'll put Woodstock in the frame again so you can see that. Okay, so I'm just grabbing red paint, just plain red paint, and I'm throwing another layer on my plane while you guys are catching up with the other pieces, okay? So, just filling this in. I already did the light and dark areas, so now I'm just taking plain red and coloring them and sweeping them over everything. What's nice is the red paint is see-through, so you can glaze over. I know, technical term. But once you put your darks and your lights in, you can just take the red and just glaze over everything all at once. And I'm just throwing some more red onto Snoopy's house. Okay, that's all. All I'm doing. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I'm going to take Tiny with some white paint, and I'm going to scribble circle the ornament in. So I'm just doing simple little things while you guys catch up on this area, alright? Because these things you can do on your own. You don't need me. You don't need me to do these things. So I'm going to scribble circle and ornament. Right? Scribble circle. Thank you so much, Carol, for the stars. You're a rock star. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Do a little bit of roll call. We got Joan in the house, and Debbie, and Alicia, and Rebecca, and Becky, and Mary, and Christine. We got Nancy, and Cheryl, and Becky, and Joanne, and Marcia, and Tina B, and Sharon, and Jennifer, and Alicia. We have Tammy, and Florence, and Mary Ellen, and Sherry, and Betty, and Yolanda, and Tammy. We have Debbie. We have Tebby and Gail, Tammy and Gail and Lynn, Rochelle, Coralie, Kimberly, Carolyn, Kathy, Punky, Kathy, Darlene, Diane, Carol, Nikki, Michelle, and Valerie, and Gail. What? Okay, I'm going to put a second coat on Charlie Brown's big bulbous head. You're welcome. Okay, so once you have Charlie Brown's big bulbous head, all right, you're going to turn around and, right, you're going to put his little neck area in. There's his neck. Okay, you're going to put a little diagonal this way and a diagonal that way. There's his shoulders. They don't go wider than his head. He's got a big bulbous head, guys. Okay, so you're going to do a diagonal that way and that way. Then you're going to do a more gradual diagonal out this way and this way. His jacket's long, so go right from his neck and put a line right down like this. And his jacket is about the size of his head. Okay, so there's his head, and his jacket's the size of his head. Now remember, this is a cartoon, so it doesn't have to be necessarily completely proportional. Alright? Once you have his jacket in, you can connect his arms. You can do right underneath his shoulders, you come down his arm over here and you put in, so follow this shoulder, go down, put in the other piece of the jacket. Once you have that, you're going to drop a line down and a line down for his legs. His legs are like, so usually we do twos for a person, but Charlie Brown has a big bulbous head and he's a cartoon. So pretty much every piece is the size of his head. So here's the head, here's the jacket, here's the legs. So it's all pretty much the same size. Alright, so you're just going to color in this big square for his legs. So it's all pretty much the same size. Okay, so put that in. And then his feet, shoop, there's a foot, there's a foot. And his hat, swoop. And over here's a piece, swoop. There's little earpieces. And on this side's a piece, swoop. There's a piece right there of his hat. And the square that's on top, make sure his big bulbous head fits in the square. Right, let me put a little color with that hat so you can see it. Alright, so there's an earpiece here. There's an earpiece here. The square fits his big bulbous head. Okay, and then the lid. All right, take Mr. Nifty, and you need his 2 ears. So an ear there. All right, so his ears are above the halfway mark on his head. So if you cut his head in half, the ears start at the bottom at the half and go up. Okay, so when you're positioning his ears, it's cut his head in half and then go upwards from his head. Okay, so there's his ears. All right, we got Mr. Nifty. I'm going to grab some blue, yellow, and white paint. And I'm going to do flicky doos to put the pine needles on my tree. Okay, just put your pine needles on your tree. Swirl, tap, dab. I'm going to color in my ornament. All right, adding a little bit of white to that. Scribble circle. Alright, wipe my brush off, make sure my black is nice and loose and thin and not goopy. Drop in the string. Little bow pieces right there. Okay, now we need to map in Snoopus. Alright, so let's map in Snoopus. Mini me. Clean, swirl, tap, dab, mini me. Now when you dab it on the paper towel, make sure it's clean paper towel. Okay? Because you're going to dab it and then you're going to get paint on your brush because you're dabbing it in dirty paper towel. And the reason I'm saying that right now is because I just did that and I have to re-clean my brush. Alright, the Snoopus. You guys ready? You ready? You ready? Ready? I'm ready. Alright, so Snoopus's bulbous head. Okay, so you're going to put a hump. You're going to do a horseshoe that way. Okay, horseshoe that way. And you're going to do a horseshoe this way. Okay, and then that corner right there, you're just going to soften. You're just going to do a little swoop and soften. So follow around this piece, do a little swoop, swoop, bring it out. Okay, and his nose part is longer than this is higher. Okay, so when you do that little swoop, swoop, you can bring his nose out a little bit longer. Right? Then you're going to come over here, follow this around, put his little neck curve. Drop his ear in. Can you guys see this with me doing it all in white, or do you need me to add a color so you can see it? Can you see it all in the white? Let me know. If not, I'll add a color to it so you can see it. Everybody's zoned out. No, nobody's answering me. You can see it? Okay. Everybody's zoned out into painting. I love it. 6,000%. That's awesome. All right. So you're going to come down from his neck. You're going to pull straight. And then you're going to do a little swoop for his badonkadonk. Okay? And this line is, here's his head. That line is the size of his head. Hi, Cindy. Hello, 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 Joan. Thank you for the stars, hon. Thank you so much. Hello, 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 Cindy. How are you, sweetie? So that line is the size of his head. Again, these are cartoons, so we're not following any sort of, normal rules as far as proportions go. All right? So once you got his little badonkadonk sweep in there, okay, then we're going to do the front piece. And the front piece, you're going to follow the curve of this neck, and you're going to make him a little belly right there. Okay, you can fill and fix. Fill and fix. Snoopy! Okay, so fill and fix. Okay, so once you have that, you're going to come off of his badonkadonk and put his tail. My Snoopy needs a diet. He's eating too much Christmas chocolate. Okay, then you want to come off of this curve, drop down for his leg. And come off this curve, drop down for the legs. Okay, short little legs. And then put the feet. Okay, and you're going to see the separation of everything once we do the, when you outline, you're going to see the separation of everything, okay? So, and now we need his hat. So you follow the top from off the side of his head, squiggle do this way. Follow off the top of his head, squiggle do this way. And then you're going to put the fluffy part. There's the fluffy part. So that's how you get a hat to fit, okay? To make sure you follow the top of their head and then the fluffy part that's over here. Okay, Debbie, have a great night. Merry Christmas, love. Thank you for coming in. Stay safe in the weather and the snow. And have an amazing evening, okay? All right, we have to put all the designs on Snoopy's house. Okay, so I'm grabbing Tiny with white paint. And he has a star over here. Okay, with a stick. He also has snow on the top of his house, so wiggle do, squiggle do, some snow. He has a windmill over here, so you want to draw your line. Okay, so you draw your line. And then you're going to put doot, 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 doot on the back. And then on the front, you're going to do like flower petals. So there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you're going to do like flower petals, 4 or 5, however many it takes to make them go around. Just doing little curves, that's all. So there's his windmill. And then you put the stick going down right there. Again, the snow. Then you need his lights. So make sure your paint is nice and loose and thin. I'm going to loosen up my black paint here with a little bit of water. Just adding a little bit of water. Take Mr. Nifty. And I'm going to draw in my string for my lights. And we also have to outline his house. So there's the string for my lights. Okay, hold the brush, go straight across, outline his house. Okay, so everything in my painting is outlined. So you guys just make sure your black paint is nice and loose and thin, and then take your small brush and you can outline all of your shapes. Okay, so, and to get those straight lines, again, the faster you go, the straighter it'll be, and you move your hand, not the brush. All right, so that's how you outline everything in this painting, if you're going to outline. All right, then we have a swoop this way of his string of lights, and a swoop this way of his string of lights. Then the lights go up here and are tangled into the star and the windmill. And then you're going to take white paint and you just make all the little lights, and then you're going to go back and you just color all these things in. Okay, so just little parentheses, and add all these little white lights, and then you go back in once it dries and you're going to color it. Alright, same thing with all of his pieces on his house. Alright, so you just draw it all in white. And then you can go back in and color them. Okay, since I have black paint on Nifty, I'm going to show you the outlines on Snoopy. Alright, so here's the hat, obviously. You guys can color that in anything you want. So you can color in his hat, but here's his hat so you can see it. Here's his ear. So you're going to follow this around, and then you're going to bring that in. Like I said, everything in this painting is outlined. Okay, so outlining his shape, putting in his eye, and his little eyebrow. Putting in his smile, his nose, okay, outlining again. Okay, notice I just keep every time I take my hand away from the canvas, I'm grabbing more paint. And you got to make sure it's nice and loose and thin so it goes smoothly. Alright, so for his feet, okay, so for his feet, you're going to turn around and you're going to make this thicker than that one. And then do the one foot, and then do the other foot. And then you can put his toes in. Okay, for his ear, you just do a little zigzag zoom. Outline his tail. And then he has some spots. And then you're going to put in his arms. So swoop and swoop. And some pictures I saw, Snoopy had him having 4 fingers, some had 3. I did 3. So that is how you outline Snoopy. Okay, so I'll leave it on that a second. I'm going to grab white paint with Nifty, and you put like a little highlight in your ornament. Okay, and like I said, everything in this painting is outlined. Okay, so I'm doing the outlining on certain things so you can see it, because you want to be able to see the features of Snoopy without doing the outline. Alright, so that's why I'm doing this. Everybody's zoning out and painting. I love when the comments slow down, because I know you all are just in the zone and enjoying yourselves and relaxing and painting away some of that holiday stress. Or maybe you're wrapping gifts and just watching along and, you know, all of that good stuff. So it's amazing. I love it 6,000%. All right, we have to put in the other wing of the plane. The plane has 3 wings. Alright, so I'm going to grab Big Boy, I'm going to grab some white, and I'm going to grab some red. And these wings come off of this piece right here. And it's a little further up so you can see the bottom piece peeking through. Okay, so I'm going to place my brush to that top piece right there. I'm going to make sure there's some room to see the other wing. And I'm just going to pull. Okay, and I'm going to pull. Alright, same thing on the other side. Okay, color this in so it's all connected, because those wings are connected to that piece right there. Okay, so let's just make sure that it's all the same color and all connected. Alright, 6,000%. We're getting there, guys. Moving right along, moving right along, moving right along. Alright, I'm going to take Tiny, and we got to put the wheels in. So I'm going to grab that red and that white, so you guys can see what I'm doing. Ta! I'm getting paint everywhere. It is all over my hand. Right? You're going to do a square coming out from underneath the plane. You're going to do a piece coming out from this corner to the square. And you're going to do a scribble wheel. Okay. And then you want to put your propellers in. Okay, so here's the center of your circle. Teardrop. Whoop, teardrop. And teardrop. Do, 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 do. Right? Don't matter. Whichever way. It don't matter. Okay, the Red Baron. Right? I love that Christmas song with the Red Baron. And they're doing the whole battle. And then he says Merry Christmas to Snoopy at the end of it. I love that song. What's your guys' favorite Christmas song? My favorite Christmas song is, I have a lot of favorites. I like the Snoopy song. I'm getting coffee too, guys. I like the Snoopy song. I like the Waitresses song, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. But I think I'll miss this one this year. I like that song a lot. And my all-time favorite Christmas song, the top of the charts is, not Billy. The heck is his name? David Bowie and Bing Crosby's Little Drummer Boy. That's my all-time favorite Christmas song, is David Bowie and Bing Crosby's Little Drummer Boy rendition. Cheers, everybody. All right, so that is my all-time favorite Christmas song. I don't know what your guys' all-time favorite Christmas song is, but that's mine. All right, I'm going to take Tiny, and I'm going to paint Woodstock. Okay, so I'm going to grab my little bit of white and some yellow, and I'm going to color in Woodstock over here. Okay, just coloring in all his pieces so then I could show you the outline. The Waitress song is the only Christmas song that you like, Punky. Eagles sing Silver Bells. Ooh, that sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. Who said that? Florence. That sounds really cool. I have to look that up. The Waitresses song is the only Christmas song you like. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. But I think I'll miss this one this year. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Right? That song's really, really cool. I like the song. I like the song. I like it because at the end she gets the guy, you know what I mean? So that's always fun. That's always a fun thing. Okay, so we're coloring in Woodstock. Yellow and white paint, so I can show you the outlines of that. I'm going to color in this windmill, so I can show you how to outline that. Okay, and then we got to work on Charlie Brown. Then we got to work on Charlie Brown. Okay, because I got to show you how to paint his jacket to where you have the shadows, right? And I'll be right back. So you guys work on that stuff. Ketchup, mustard, and I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm back. I had to go potty. What I missed? I think anything that Kenny Rogers sings you love. Not that I can name his songs, but he's... Oh, Nikki. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, so we're going to make peach. Peach is red, yellow, and white. And we're going to color in Charlie Brown's big bulbous head. Okay, so red, yellow, and white make peach. Okay, so color in his big bulbous head here, because I have to show you how to draw him in. And don't forget his neck. Alright, and then I'm going to wipe off my brush. And for his jacket, you're going to make that little bit of black with the red color again. Okay, so make that little bit of black with the red color again. The dark, dark, dark red. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Andy Williams. Oh, nice, Joan. That's a good one. I like that one. Becky, you're back. Hi, sweetheart. We're talking Christmas songs. Okay, so you want to take that dark red color and you're going to color in this whole area right here. Okay, so you're taking the dark red color and you're coloring in this area right here. Alright, so the bottom of his jacket, in between his two arms, his hands there, and then like around his neck a little here, and then on the inside square. On the inside square, okay, you want to make that the dark red color. Okay, and then you're going to swirl, tap, dab your brush. I like that one. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. And now I'm going to grab some red with a little bit of white. And you're going to do his arm. Okay, and the lighter color. So there's the one arm. And then there is the other arm. I like that one. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. It's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Does anybody actually like the Dominic the Donkey song? I can't handle that song. And now where it all connects, I'm just kind of dabbing and blending the two colors together. So I'm just doing a little dab. Just a little dab between the dark and the lighter red. Blending those two colors together. Okay, and then we want to take white. Merry Christmas, guy. Oh, let's see. What else did you... Merry Christmas to you. I'm grabbing white. And I'm going to grab red, and we're going to put in his little collar. Okay, so there is his collar right there. And then I gave him blue jeans, so you can paint his jeans blue if you want to. You guys can make this stuff any colors you want. I'm coloring this in because I have to show you the outlines. That donkey song... are cute, but yeah, hi Tina B. Now that song is in our heads for Christmas, right? You guys are going to be humming it later. You know what? You want to know something? I have heard it. The hippopotamus. I did a did you guys all see? I posted the skeleton and the big green guy's picture for you, the tug of war replay. I posted that for you guys because I was talking about it. I did a hippopotamus for Christmas painting. It's a Christmas tree with a hippo under it. I've only heard that song like once or twice. Dominic the Donkey, it seems like I hear it all the time and I can't handle it. I can't handle it. You did see it? Okay, excellent. All right, and then his shoes are brown. Okay, so I'm going to color all this in so I can show you the outlines. And I got to show you the outlines on Woodstock. I got to show you the outline on Woodstock. I got to show you the outlines on Charlie Brown. We did the outlines on Snoopy. All right, I got to show you the outline on the little windmill gizmo. And then we got to finish our plane with the third wing because it is a triplane. Just to make it that much harder. You guys are amazing. You know, I know you're all zoning out and painting, and I'm glad you're getting a holiday break and being able to just relax, or maybe you're doing some stuffs and, you know, just zoning out. Listen, I don't know if you guys noticed, I got new glasses. If you were wondering what's different about me, it's not that I'm missing mascara. I got new glasses. I've graduated into progressive land. And I'm still trying to get used to them. They make me a little dizzy. Dizzier than usual. But if you were wondering what's different about Eve tonight, and you really couldn't put your finger on it, new glasses. They're pretty snazzy, you know. So I get the state insurance, and they cover, every 2 years they cover glasses. So they're pretty snazzy. But it's the first time I went with the cat eye shape. All my other glasses are round. This is the first time I went with the cat eye, but I think it gives me a facelift. Hi, I'm 20 again. Right? Does anybody else do that in the mirror? Does anybody else go like this and be like, "Oh, hi, I'm 20 again." Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Yeah, so, give myself a facelift. I'm in style. It's a style. Just like my shirt. I don't know how I get those things. You like the frames, right? They're pretty. They're like this, animal print almost. I had too much eggnog tonight. All caffeine, baby. It's all caffeine. Yeah, so Eve has graduated into progressive land, or bifocal land, or whatever you want to call it. So the top is for distance, and the bottom is for reading. And I'm really kind of excited because this is my first doing this with the video and the painting, and I could actually read your guys' comments, and I can actually see what I'm doing, so I'm super, super excited about that. And everything is like crystal clear. I didn't know I was that blind until I put these on. I don't wish I was 20 again, Nikki. I really don't. I don't wish I was 20 again. Number one, my 20s to my 30s were exhausting, so I don't want to relive those years. What I wish was younger, you had bifocal since you were 39. Yeah, exactly. The only thing I wish about being younger is, you know, vanity. Of course, I wish my face was not drooping. But honestly, physical stuff. I've got a lot of health problems. I'll tell you guys because you're all fam here. I don't usually talk about or share about my stuff because everybody has stuff that's going on. So I don't talk about my stuff, but I wish physically I was better. If we knew what we knew now, that's very true, right? If we only knew what we knew now, but we had to go through those experiences to know what we know now. If we didn't go through those experiences and be able to grow from them, some people don't grow from them, but if you are able of growing from them, that's who makes us who we are today. So if we don't have those experiences of being, not knowing any better and making mistakes. Mistakes are very important. I don't think people understand that. There's always a negative connotation around a mistake. Mistakes are very important. If you don't make a mistake, if you don't screw something up, all right, let's get deep here, right? Then we're going to do the details and then we're done. Okay, so if you don't screw something up, painting, life, whatever. If you don't, you just put your Andy Williams album on. Oh, nice. You're not going to be able to grow as a person. You're not going to be able to see what you did wrong, accept that you did something wrong without calling yourself a jerk, right? Because we like to put ourselves down. And a mistake isn't a mistake if you learn from it. Exactly, Becky. So if we could stop with the non-positive self-talk, right? Like if we could just stop saying mean things to ourselves, realize we're human, look at our mistake, accept that we did that mistake, because sometimes it's hard to accept that we screwed up, and then be able to learn from it. You don't grow as an individual. You don't become who you are today because life was all unicorns and roses and daisies. No, you need all that stuff. But that's the thing. You got to learn how to grow through it, right? Some people just go through it and then they don't actually grow, and then they're just jaded individuals that are miserable, but that's their choice. But if you learn how to grow through a mistake, not just go through a mistake, but grow through a mistake, it's an amazing thing. It's an amazing thing to be able to do as a human being, to learn from our mistakes. So people put negative stuff around mistakes. Oh, you screwed up. Oh, I screwed up. Oh, you can't do it that way. You're not doing it right. And all this, ugh. When honestly, it's like, I messed up. All right, let's try not to do that again. Right, Diane. Yeah, I don't know how I'm still alive, to tell you guys the truth. I really don't. I should not be here. I'm very, very lucky. There was no cell phones when I was 20 years old. That's for sure. That's for sure. All right, I'm grabbing Big Boy. We need the last wing on our plane. Okay, so this is going to be even a lighter red, even lighter. All right, so it goes from dark to medium to light red for your wing, so you can see the difference. And this is going to go all the way across. Okay, so I'm going to make sure I leave a space to see the second wing. Place my brush and pull. Okay, and I almost just dropped my whole entire palette. That would have been awful. I'm going to make it light so you guys can see it. Okay, place my brush and pull. Make sure you can see the wing underneath. Alright, and that's going all the way across. That's going all the way across the whole plane. Okay, and I kind of covered the wing that was underneath, so I'm just going to grab a little bit of darker red and put that back in. Speaking of mistakes. Okay, so I'm just going to put that back in because I kind of lost it. So I'm just grabbing more red paint and we're going to put that wing right back in again. That's kind of why I don't agree with like the whole everyone's a winner mentality that some, you know, places do. Like you get a trophy whether you win or lose and you're all winners here and all that kind of stuff. I don't agree with that because, you know, you got to learn. Right? Why did I know you were going to agree with that? Okay, so we're going to turn around and I'm going to do roll call again because I love every single one of yous. And I'm going to show you how to outline everything and we're going to be done. Okay, so make sure you have nice, thin, loose black paint. Color in what you got to color in, right? You're going to color in your sled. You're going to color in your lights, your little star, okay? You can color in Snoopy's hat, make it any way you want it to be, all right? All of that good stuff. So you guys can color in whatever you want to color in, whatever colors you want to make it. And I'm going to get my black paint nice and loose and thin. And I'm going to show you how to outline or add the lines to the different pieces so you can tell what they are. So I'm going to, if you get a skin on your paint, just slide it over. Don't turn around and plunk it into your paint. Slide it over. Okay? Slide that skin over. You're having a great time, Mary Ellen? Awesome. My wing does not look right. Yeah, we're not surprised at that. Maybe because you can't see all three of them. So these wings, I stack them. So does a real triplane look like this? No. Because its wings are, they don't stack like this. They're, because mine are different sizes. You're having a great time? That's awesome, Mary Ellen. That's the whole point of this whole thing. So then you want, maybe once I do the outlines and the details, it'll look better, Captain. All right, now I'm going to grab some water on my brush and I'm just going to put it into my black paint and I'm going to loosen my black paint all up. So drips of water on my brush, not too much because you still want to be able to see the black. You don't want to soften it too much. And I'm just going to swirl this around and get this nice and loose and thin by adding water to it. Okay, so I'm going to take my brush, dip it in my water. I'm going to take that drip, put it right into my paint, and then stir it around. And like I said, not too much because you'll lose the color of the paint. It'll get softer. Just enough to get your paint nice and loose and thin. I have an elder around me, and this is at night, fall asleep on my rocker, and they help me when I can. So much want to paint this. We'll catch the replay. Okay, Debbie, that sounds like a plan. Get your rest, doll, right? Rest is very important so you don't wind up being sick. Okay, a lot of times we push, and then we don't get our rest, and then you wind up being sick. Okay, so we're going to start over there, and we're going to work our way this way with the outlines. Okay, guys? So, Woodstocks first. Okay, so I'm going to take Mr. Nifty, and I'm going to use that black paint that I just got nice and loose and thin. All right, now, I forgot his gloves and his scarf. All right, so let's take Tiny real quick, and let me grab some blue paint. So his gloves are horseshoes. Okay, with a little thumb piece. Okay, so don't forget his gloves. And then his hat is flying off of his head. So we have a hat over here. Guys, if I'm forgetting anything, let me know. All right. So, okay, and then we have a hat over here that's flying off of his head. Because when I did the jack, I forgot to do the snowflakes, guys. So if I'm ever forgetting anything or it looks like something's not right, 6,000% let me know. Okay, and I'm going to grab my white paint, and you got to do his little flying trail. So all that is white dashes. So I started here, and I just put white dashes in, curving around. All right, couple over here. So I put all these little white dashes in, and then over here I just did a curve of white dashes. Okay, so then you get the movement of him spinning around. Okay, so the next, thank you guys so much for the stars. You are amazing. All right, back to outlining. Mr. Nifty, black paint, let's outline. So the first thing you want to outline is his body and his wing, because his wing is part of the body outline. So you're going to outline his wing. And his body, okay? Now this wing, you put the line right through. Then for his wings, you outline the outside, and then you put a dash and a dash. Okay, for his wings. For his feet, you're going to outline the outside. When I get a chance, can I show the other? Yes, I'm going to show you guys the other pic too, so you can see the other things going on. Okay, then he has toes. So I'm going to put his toes in. You're going to put his body on top of his tail. And then outline the tail. Nikki, you really want me to do a painting from like beginning to end, like in its entirety. You're so cute. I love you. Guys, my paintings take me a while to paint. Especially since I'm doing all the different colors. Plus, all right, now I'm going to turn around and do his feather on his head. So you're going to just do this piece and this piece. And then put dashes right here. And then it's like a little triangle, and you're going to do that piece right there. And you're going to do the curved piece, and then put dashes in here. Okay, and then you just follow this around and get his face. Okay, and then his eye goes right here. Doop. Right underneath that curve to the top part. Alright, so let me close up you guys on him so you can see the differences. Alright, because the lines, you know, the line with his foot, that's, you know, his body, the one wing stays open to his body. The foot stays open to his body. His neck stays open to his body. Okay, you don't outline his headpiece all the way. You just put the dashes in there. Alright? Same with his wings. You don't outline his wing all the way, okay? You just do the outer edge and then the two little pieces, okay? His tail you outline all the way. I just got what you were drawing. It's Woodstock, babe. It's Woodstock. Okay. So, since we're doing tiny, let's do the windmill. So, the little windmill on Snoopy's house. You're going to do the flower piece completely outlined. So you're going to do the flower piece completely outlined. Okay, outline the whole thing. And then put a circle in the center. Then you're going to take the stem and you can outline the stem. And then you do the other little piece. So the stem goes into this piece on the back. And then you do the piece on the back around the stem. So, close up. Alright, so you outline the whole flower. Then you do the little center circle. You outline the stem. And then the piece on the back goes around the stem. Okay, let's do the plane. Alright, so the plane, he's adorable, right? I know. I like that he's flipping off of the sled. Flipping off of the sled. I like that part. Okay, so the plane, alright, you're going to outline this curve that we made before. Okay. You're going to outline that triangle. You're going to outline the top of the plane. Okay, remember that second wing is part of the top of the plane, so don't cut that off. Alright? So that second wing is part of the top of the plane, so you want to see? Okay, don't cut off that second wing. It's part of the top of the plane. Okay, you're going to outline your wings, all of the wings. The bottom wing is part of the bottom of the plane, so don't cut that off either. So let me show you that part. Okay, see that open space right there? Right, see that open space right there? Those are part of those parts of the plane. Okay. do a wheel. Right, there's your wheel piece. Now mine was darker. I made it lighter so you guys can see it. In the original, it's darker. You're going to do a spinny do for the propeller. So you start here, you wrap around, bring it around the other side, and then just keep wrapping it around until you get to the outside part of the circle. Okay, so you're going to do a spinny do for the propeller. Outline your propeller wings. You guys see my arm and hand because I keep putting my arm. If you ever lay your hand down and you put it into wet paint, all right, lift it straight back off again. All right, take your little uh-oh moment, but then literally just lift your hand straight back up off of the canvas. So if you put your hand down and you hit something wet, do your little freaky, okay, and then a circle in the center of the propellers. Do your little freak out, and then literally just lift your hand straight up off of the canvas again. Okay, and then the top wing, once you outline it, has rivets. So one here, one here, one here, one there. And on the corner, and then you outline this, like I just put my hand in the wheel. See that? There's the wheel on my hand. But notice how I lifted straight up and the wheel's intact. Okay? So I have the wheel on my hand, but it's intact on my canvas because I lifted my hand straight up. Again, when you're doing your outlines, you want to move your hand, not the brush. I just got wheel right there. Okay, move your hand, not the brush. Remember, this is a cartoon, so it doesn't have to be perfect, everything. All right, now we're to Charlie Brown. So if you guys have any questions or something you want to see me do, ask now, because I'm going to outline Charlie Brown and we're going to be all set. We've been hanging and chilling for a good minute here, guys. So this is a long one. There was a lot to it, a lot of different things to it, but you guys can do it. And I'm going to show you how to outline Charlie Brown, and then we're going to do all our Christmas wishes, and then you have to go back to life. So sorry. Yep, you're going to have to go back to life. I'm going to wipe my hand off on my shirt. So I don't get any paint where I don't want it to be. All right, Mr. Brown. So his head, you're going to put the outline through this ear, but leave it open on that ear. All right? So you put the outline through that ear, but you leave it open on this ear. Okay? You cut off the neck, okay? So you bring this right through the neck. Okay, and do his piece of his hat right there. Yes, Nikki, thank you for the reminder. I will show you the other pic. once we're all said and done. Alright, his earpieces right here. I got you. Thanks for the reminder, doll. Alright, Charlie Brown's face is all up on the top of his head. So where his ears are, right here on the top, is where you're going to put his nose. All the way up there. And then add the dots for his eyes. So his nose is literally all the way up where his ears are. Then the bottom half of his face is his big old smile. Okay? The jacket, his collar, the centerpiece. His pockets. And then I outlined the outside. Okay, so you get his sleeves defined right there. His pants, just like Snoopy, you're going to make the one leg wider than the other. So you're going to turn around and drop in the leg wider on this side than the other side. Okay, so the leg on this side is bigger than the leg on this side. Then his shoes, do the one on the outside first. Then the one on the inside. And I added some laces. And there you guys have it. You guys can do this 6,000%. The rest of it is coloring. Let me pan you out. Okay, so there it all is. And Nikki wants to see the original, so I'll put the original up. There is your original. Okay, so I love you all. You all warm my heart. I really, really hope you have a warm, safe, blessed holiday, okay? Keep yourselves safe. Keep yourselves warm. Take some woosah moments. And, you know, family, friends, if you're sitting home and you're by yourself, reach out to somebody, okay? Reach out to somebody, pick that phone up, give somebody a call or a text message because they might be sitting there too, okay? You never know. And I want you all to have a Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. And I'm going to put it back up, Nikki. Don't worry. It's not going to be just me. I just want to give you guys all blessings for the holiday season, okay? So, Merry Christmas, Mary Ellen. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for the stars this evening. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. Merry Christmas, Florence. Merry Christmas, Becky. You know, all of my people that celebrate different holidays. Happy Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and all those holidays. So, all of those good things. Diane has her puppies. Merry Christmas, Captain. Merry Christmas, guys. The painting for next Friday will be up by this weekend. Whoops. Diane got her puppies. Diane's going to have a very busy holiday. Did you notice I just totally dropped my sign? Merry Christmas, Carol. Thank you so much for joining us. Next Friday, same bat channel, same bat place. You're welcome, Nikki, of course. You got it, girl. If you guys are ever painting on my replays and you have a question, the fastest way to get in touch with me is a direct message through Facebook. If you want to order the shirts, if you want to order the brush sets, if you want to pre-order a paint kit, direct message me through Facebook. Best, fastest, safest way to get in touch with me. Thank you so much, guys. You all warm my heart. I love us as a fam. We're all family here. If you ever need anything, get in touch with me, okay? 6,000%. Merry Christmas, Nikki. Merry Christmas to all of you. I know the Mr. Butters is very excited to get his presents. He got his early monkey present from a friend of mine named Karen. And he's going to have some more presents to come. So I'll try to remember to shoot some video for you guys, okay? I'm so excited about you having your puppies, Diane. I want to see pictures. All right, post your finished painting on the event page. I put a share your creations here. Boom. That's where you want to put it. All right, guys. And good night. Good night. That's where you want to put it. All right. And thank you so much, Debbie. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight. I hope you got a little bit of a break, a little bit of relaxed time in between the insanity of getting ready for the holiday. So that being said, I wish you all a happy, healthy Christmas. I'm going to see you before the New Year, next Friday. All right. And that event will be posted this weekend. Stay safe, warm, healthy, blessings. All right. Y'all warm my heart. Have fun. Go create. Mwah! Bye.